And many of you here today are part of that movement, and it's an amazing thing. And I'm always stand back, and I always look at you folks and think, man, we did something pretty amazing. We created a movement in Western New York, Southern Ontario, and it spread to Winnipeg and spread all over the country. Isn't it amazing? You say, Bill, what does that have to do with, just basic H? I want to tell you 3 quickies because it's important. Maybell Parsons and Everett Parsons, first distributors in Southern California. Doctor had one product, Prolis and Nibros. That's what they were trying to sell at house parties. And after a while, Everett calls Dr. Shaklee and says, Doc, we need something. We got to have something to demonstrate. We need something. He says, I got just the thing. I've had it in my files for a long time. Out pops Basic H. He sends Basic H down to Southern California. It broke open. Southern California just grew. From one product, Basic H started the movement down there in Southern California. Al Hagerman and Joan Hagerman, Minneapolis, Minnesota. You're familiar with that. Dr. Shaklee gets on a plane. He flies to Minnesota. He gets off the plane and he says to Al Hagerman, what's wrong with my vitamins? What do you mean? He says, you don't sell any. What did they build in Minneapolis? How did that get built? Basic H. Basic H started spreading. Everybody was selling Basic H. It was the story. It created a movement. And people were talking about it. And then came Basic L and Basic D and Basic I. And all the basics start coming after that. And he said, what's wrong with my vitamins? And he said, we're just selling cleaners. Nancy and Bill Firth only knew cleaning products. I couldn't spell vitamin, much less take one. I never took a vitamin. I told my brother-in-law, that's one thing I'll never sell is a vitamin, because I don't know anything about them. Well, that was not true. Remember? I told him that at the kitchen table about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. What's my point? It wasn't the vitamins that were at that time built. It was this one product, Basic H. Can you see? Oh, I want you to get this, because if you get it, it's going to change the course here. We're going to rock it. Something's happened to us, something good. And I said it when I saw it. Oh, and I believe it with all my heart. Okay? What about today? At this moment here in the United States, am I too excited or going too excited about this? No? Okay. Because I want to sleep good tonight. Okay? At this moment in the United States and Canada, we are blessed to be a part of another movement. We're going to be part of a movement here, guys. It's coming. I just want you to know that. Get on the front end. Okay? It starts with one, just like we started the one before with one. Just one. And it will come, and many more will come. 2 books have been written. 2 people have made their name well known. Dr. Peter Attia, who wrote the book, The Science of the Art of Longevity. He has become famous. And what is he famous for? Protein. Another one we just saw, Dr. What was her name? Lyons. Dr. Gabrielle Lyons, Forever Strong. She's she's big now. And what's her story? Protein. What's our story? Protein, you got that right. But how are we going to do that? How can we do that? We got to go around mixing shakes? No, the good Lord gave us something. I'm telling you. I'm going to read it the way I wrote it. On Monday, June 16th of this year, 2025, at our Master Coordinators Luncheon Meeting, multiple waiters entered the room with a tray and champagne glasses filled with chilled, sparkling protein. 40 grams of protein, no sugar. And it was up on there. And the crowd roared. We roared. We couldn't stop clapping if you were in that Master's meeting. We roared. Why? Because we knew what we had seen. We saw the fish. We could smell the fish in the water. It wasn't the fish to smell. I made this statement and I'll hold to it. And you check me out if I live long enough. I said, and this is the quote that I said to Nancy, this is a master maker. This is a master maker. Out of a bottle of Basic H came multiple master coordinators. It was a master maker. When I saw that and I tried it and I said, this is just like pop. Lemon lime flavor in a can, 40 grams of protein, no sugar. Everybody knows what's going on. They're being educated. We are not getting enough protein, just like all our rivers are being polluted. And Basic H came along and changed the scene. Wasn't that something? Just saw the other day, someone was talking about, I heard there was a lake somewhere near Rochester that was dying and the lake came back and it was made, and the lake was saved. And how did it happen? Well, in a strange way, God used me to get some Basic H, some Basic L in the houses of 512 homes in Livonia, New York, and we changed the lake and we brought back life. We brought back life. That lake was dead. And we brought back, I'm getting to want to preach it now. So, it was dead. And here we sit today. I used to say, Billy Bean, no, I am not. No, I am not. Who just said it? Martha just said, I used to put, when I haven't come home from work construction, I have yet to put this in anybody's hand. Let them try it. Where they want to know when and how much and how many. They're all ordering cases. They're ordering cases. They want cases, not one. You know why? Because it's not hard to get excited and talk to somebody about something that they can understand very easily. They knew our rivers had gone to hell in a handbasket. And it wasn't hard to talk about be a pollution fighter, okay? It wasn't hard. And we put them and they tried it and they liked it and it was safe and they wanted to tell somebody else and we became pollution fighters. It's not hard to put this in someone's hand. And you know who can do this as good as women? Men can do this as good as women. Because on construction, no matter where you are, you just talk about the story a little bit about it and say, hey man, 40 grams of protein, no sugar, no problem. Well, I'd like to try it. That's what I've been doing. Here's my greatest concern. I'm going to write Roger about this. I just hope we can make enough of this. I just hope we can make enough of this. Because friends, I'm telling you what, it is here. We are going to see history repeat itself. And I'm so glad I still got a chance to see it again, because it's coming again. It is here. It is here. It is here. You've got the opportunity of a lifetime now. It's like Basic H all over again. One product leads to many more products. But you've got to get it in the front door. This will get it in the front door. I think of Hank Ricken. He used to go out every Saturday, spend 8-9 hours. Snow didn't make no difference. What were we giving out, Ingrid? Sample bottles of Basic H, 1 ounce bottles of Basic H in snowstorms. Okay, he'd call me and say, I'm stuck in the side of the road, I'm in a ditch. He's out getting out those little 1 ounce bottles of Basic H. Did it pay off? You bet your sweet Pippi it did. Okay? Because that product had the ability to change things. It was new, it was different, and pollution was on people's mind, and protein's on people's mind, and people are getting, just what Martha said, they're getting savvy, they know what's going on. Now you come along and say, here, it's as easy as like drinking pop. I'm going to say this, and if I live long enough, it'll be the catalyst to reboot another movement. And it's going to change your businesses. It's going to change your businesses. Why? Here's why. It won't make a master coordinator because someone drinks one of these. But you know what it's going to do? It's going to put them in the pond. And most of you came out of the pond. You didn't jump in there saying, oh, I want to build a business. Something happened before that. And then you decided to want to build a business. You saw something, you felt something touched you, and you wanted to be part of it and tell the story. I don't want to be too dramatic, but I am being dramatic because when I feel it and I know it, I know it. And I know it. I'm not bragging, I believed it when we had Basic H. I believed it with all my heart. And I'm telling people they can build businesses and we were telling a story of one product and a mimeograph piece of literature. And here we got this beautiful can, 40 grams of protein, no sugar, natural GLP support, one support. People know what that is, by the way, today. How could you miss it? Can I have an amen on this? All right, there you go. I just need to say someone out here actually agrees with it. I'm not gone nuts. No, I'm not nuts. I'm not nuts. See, it's not the product that will make the master. It's the product that opens the door to make masters. You had to have the... See, it's difficult when you talk to somebody. Well, this is only going to be a $49 entry fee. What? $449? Can't afford it today. A can, try it. Tastes like pop. 40 grams of protein. It's easy to make the switch. It's easy to make the transition. And it will work. And you will build, and you will fill the pond. And out of the pond will come builders, and builders build businesses.